What is your God? Most of you watching this today probably believe in some kind of God, but maybe you don't. Maybe you're doubtful or skeptical of God, maybe even resentful of that. Maybe you just don't know. Wherever you are, whether you believe in God or not, hear me out. You are living right now for something as if it is God. When I read the Bible, I'm impressed with Israel's history in the Old Testament. Remember, God gave them the Ten Commandments, the first of which was to have no other God before Him. Well, that's constantly what they were doing. They were constantly turning to other gods. But here's the thing that impresses me. They always replaced God, when they rejected Him, for something inferior. Isaiah, the prophet, speaks of this in a mocking kind of way. He says how silly and foolish it is to chop down a tree and to use half of the wood to build a fire or to build your house, and use the other half to carve into an image that you fall down and you worship and you pray to for deliverance. They're always rejecting God for something inferior than God. In the words of Paul in Romans chapter 1, they exchanged the glory of the incorruptible God for an image in the form of corruptible man and of birds and four-footed animals and crawling creatures. And here's the thing I want you to realize today, is that we do this all the time. No, we may not fall down before an image. Again, you may not even believe in God. So how do we do this? What do I mean? Well, maybe we make work our idol. Maybe we tie all of our identity and define ourselves by how much money I make, or what some project that I have at work, or my position at work. Maybe work is your God. Maybe relationships are your God. Your marriage, your kids, your family. It's very common today to idealize and idolize marriage to the point that we expect our spouses to fulfill our every needs and desires. And when they're unable to or don't do that, then we become resentful or bitter towards them. Maybe relationships. Maybe sex is your God. You're looking for fulfillment and satisfaction wherever you can get it, regardless of how those choices impact you or other people. Maybe education or good looks and attraction, or maybe science or technology is your God. Now please understand, none of those things are inherently evil, but they are inherently inferior to the God who made them and the God who made you. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 11 says, God has placed eternity in your heart. You and I are wired, built from creation, from birth, to live for, to seek something that is bigger than life. Something eternal, someone who is eternal and unchanging. So today, don't settle for less than eternal. What are you living for? What is your God?